Yep. I got the bus destination sign working. Finally. It's early June 2025. Update video for the bus. There's a second destination sign here. Funny how Thunder Hill fits exactly in there. Second destination sign is going to be mounted here. Done a lot of chassis work in the last month or two. Rear wheels are looking really nice. Oh, got the lugs on there all painted. We got the front fenders mounted a little bit better. We have these brake line stays. These are steel braided lines. The original lines had like a bungee pulling the line out of the way. I didn't like that system. These make it so that as you turn the wheel full lock to lock, you don't get any rubbing of the inside of the tire and these lines rubbing. Doesn't happen anymore. We got a lot of de-rusting done under here. It looks so much better. Show you that in just a second. Used to look kind of rusty in some areas here. A little bit of wire brushing, cleaning. Looking quite nice now. Looking very respectable. Just a little bit of time. Here's our new air. Part of the air system is the air dryer box thing. Let's go to the other side and we'll get under the bus. Alright, driver's side of the bus, we're going under now. I'm going to show you all the stuff that we have de-rusted and whatnot. Here's our motor. So this line here, this guy is the brake feeder line. And he was super rusty. He goes to the ABS system somewhere in there. And he was super rusty. Sanded, painted, took several days. Same thing here with the AC or the transmission cooler lines. They go all the way up there. And again, sanded, got rid of all the rust, painted very carefully. That took a few days. Just a lot of things like that. I'm going to kind of show you how it works under here. It's pretty cool. Get my screen back. So we got the motor. That motor goes to this thing as the transmission. Motor, transmission. Transmission comes out this little knuckle there. Very short he is. Let me go over and over there. I just lubed him. You can probably see the lube, the red lube there. But yeah, I spent it all day yesterday lubing all these things. Anyway, he goes to the transfer box. There's a transfer box. Transfer box spits out here. This is main drive shaft. Lubed all that yesterday. Main drive shaft goes to front differential, which I recently figured out is a limited slip, which is pretty cool. Alright, get on out of here. Oh, before I go, yeah, we cleaned up a lot of the wires here. This is the new air controller. Controls the air suspension. And yep, it was installed and just got in there and made it a little bit nicer and cleaner and more tidy. Did a lot of that underneath the bus in the last couple weeks. Coming on out. Oh. We lubed all the steering components as well as the drive shafts. We lubed this guy, that guy. Lubed in there. And on the bottom here, of course, too. Both sides, of course. And again, de-rusted and painted over here. Looks real nice. Just open the hood here. I'll show you the horns that I recently installed and set up. Just the stock wiring here, but made it all nice and tidy. It's all nice and mounted now. Here are the horns and custom mount bracket I made for the horn. Horn sits really nice and flush and pushes out a little gap between the bumper and the front fender, front fairing. Also cleaned up this fuse box area here and mounted the relay nice, and replaced a couple bolts in there. I got the wires all mounted correctly. That green line, not sure if you can see it. That green line there is the part of the wires for the gauges for the turbo. And then that line up there, here, that's the turbo boost gauge line. Gonna wrap up with a quick teaser on what's next. We are installing the blue water system as well as the electrical. Electrical is gonna go here. These rear wheel fenders are gonna go installed, electrical around that. And our blue water tank is gonna go up in this little cavity right here. And then our sink will go in this corner. Easy peasy. That's next time, we hope. All right.